Thank you for your time. And first of all, where are you from?
I'm originally from Italy. Like I grew up and was born in Italy, but I live in Canada now. Yeah.
You speak Italian, English, and maybe French?
No, I don't speak French, but I'm learning Japanese.
Okay,
like,
cool.
ちょっとだけ
Oh.
日本語できる。
Oh, すごい. How long have you been here?
So now I've been here for about like over a week, and I'm gonna stay here until the end of October. It's 2 months in total. Yeah.
Okay. What brought you to Japan?
Well, actually, I've been a big fan of anime since I was a kid.
Okay.
And also Japanese video games, like especially Nintendo, like The Legend of Zelda or Pokemon. So yeah, I feel like Japan is very special to me, and also I have a few friends here, like Japanese friends. So I'm just trying out the life in Japan for these 2 months.
You said you like anime, but
Yeah.
what made you to interested in anime?
I was watching Detective Conan and the Pokemon anime just like on TV, and also Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
And so that was when I was like in elementary school.
Okay.
And when I was in middle school, I started to really get into anime. Like Death Note is my favorite, and now I really love Attack on Titan. Shingeki no
Yeah,
Kyojin.
me too. I love it. Yeah, the manga is finished, but that was so cool.
I didn't read the manga, so no spoilers, please.
Okay. I was about to say. Is this your first time to come to Japan or?
It's my second time,
okay.
but it's my first time to stay here a little bit longer. So the first time was in December last year,
Okay.
and I was here just for 9 days. So that was pretty short. Yeah, but this time I have more time to like explore.
Yeah. What was the impression of Japan when you came here first time?
Right, when I came here the first time, I arrived at Haneda Airport. I took the train to Tokyo Station. I just left the station and I was in front of the station. There's like a huge plaza.
Yeah.
And that was my very first impression. The plaza is huge, a lot of people and a lot of skyscrapers, and everyone is Japanese.
Yeah.
You know, and I look a bit different, of course. So I was very impressed, and I couldn't believe that I was in Japan. You know, I felt like 信じられない. 信じられない. And I even saw some people with taking selfies with like some anime cards or figures. Like in the plaza, in the square, and I was also very surprised about that. Wow, like very positively impressed.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the biggest differences between Canada, Italy, and Japan like?
Wow, that's a good question. So I think Canada is a very individualistic country. If you're really skilled, you're really good at what you do, you have a lot of chance to grow in your professional life. And also people are very friendly, I think very easy to make friends with. And a lot of immigrants, like half of the people in Toronto are immigrants. In Italy, I think it's much harder to make friends with people that are not part of your social circle. And maybe it's probably similar to Japan in a way. You know, usually your friends are like the people that you went to school with or family friends. It's a bit harder to meet new people outside of like work, school, or something like that. I think there are less work opportunities in Italy, but also the government takes more care of the people in some ways. And here in Japan, well, I haven't worked in Japan, so I'm not really sure about that. But from what I've heard, there are more rules that help workers. Because in Canada, if you get laid off, if something happens to your job, you're mostly on your own. You know, it's very easy to get laid off, for example. And I heard from my Japanese friends that in Japan it's not that easy. Like once you get in a company, you know, they can't just like fire you so easily. That's what I heard. And I think that's a good point. And in Japan, in terms of differences, almost everything feels different to me. And I think one of the things that I like the most about Japan so far is that introvertedness is very respected. So if you're a person that's more reserved, if you're an introvert, you will be respected a lot. Well, in Italy, not so much, I think. I'm an introvert, so I speak from experience.
Is there anything like you don't like about Japan?
Okay, that's a good question. Well, something that Italy and Japan have in common is that the population is very old. Like a lot of old people, a lot of elderly people on the streets and everywhere. I think having so many old people keeps the society a bit traditional. Like it's a bit harder for young people to have a voice in the country. And usually like the older people have more power, more money, and they can take more decisions about the country and the society. So I think probably that's one of the things about Japan that, of course, like we can't do anything about the elderly. Like they're here, they're there, right? Yeah. But in Canada, for example, I didn't see a lot of elderly people, and it feels like there are more people like me, like more like close to my age. It feels a little bit more comfortable in that way. And also there are a lot of rules in Japan, right? So in a way that's good if you're a type of person who follows the rules and you just follow the rules and everything will go well because the other people also follow the rules.
What's the most favorite picture that you took in Japan?
This
This
is the view from the Kabukicho Tower.
Okay, this is so beautiful. Okay.
So on the 17th floor, yeah, you can go there for free.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like a small rooftop. So it's a really good spot just to get a good view of the city.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So that's your favorite picture.
Yeah, so far.
Okay.
So far.
So this is last question. Do you speak Japanese?
ちょっと日本語できる。
もういろんな場所行きましたか？
いろいろな場所に行きました。例えば新宿、渋谷と恵比寿。日本人の友達と恵比寿に行きました。
日本人の友達はどうやって作りましたか？
実はトロントでいっぱい日本人がいます。
なるほど。
だからトロントで日本人の友達を作りました。
なるほどなるほど。
後で東京でまた会いました。
なるほど。日本人の友達と喋るときは、英語と日本語どっちで喋る？
ほとんど英語を使います。使うけどもっと日本語を話したい。時々日本語その友達と日本語を話します。
Okay, so thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.